Ladies, gentlemen, and Overwatch 2 enthusiasts, welcome back. Today, we have another very special and rare interview with the illustrious Jeff Kaplan. And today, it's with this important piece of news that just dropped about Overwatch 2. And that is the fact that new heroes will be unlocked through the battle pass. Jeff Kaplan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Hi guys, this is Jeff Kaplan
What have you
from
been
the.
up to, Jeff Kaplan?
I'm wait. Before we continue, remember it's Kaplan, not Kaplan.
I
I,
said
I,
Kaplan. I said that, Mister
you
Mister
know,
Jeff Kaplan.
okay, just correcting you. Oh,
I
I've
didn't
been
mess it up.
traveling. Uh, 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 hello, I'm talking.
I apologize. I apologize, Jeff.
So I've been traveling.
Okay, okay.
Hanamura. You,
Oh,
you,
of
you,
course,
you know,
yes.
you know the moves, Technics. You know the moves.
Yeah, of course. So, Jeff, have you heard the news that since you've left the Overwatch team, that Overwatch 2 will now be having new heroes unlocked, not just given to to everyone like they've been doing for the whole life of Overwatch 1. Now you have to earn them in Overwatch 2. What do you think
Yeah.
about that? Did you want that?
When I was working on with my previous team, because I'm Jeff Kaplan from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Overwatch team,
yes.
uh, one of our biggest, driving forces is we want to give the players our shit, right? Like we love when players play with our shit, right?
Yes.
Especially my shit, and
Oh, yes.
I don't want to block my shit from players. So, from that statement of about my shit, you could tell that I'm very upset
You're
by
upset
by
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 this.
this. Yes, I'm very upset.
Jeff Kaplan, you're upset by this, but weren't you the one who didn't want competitive to like flourish in Overwatch 1?
That's right, because sometimes I don't like to incentivize those virgins out there. Because
Oh,
I'm Jeff
oh.
Kaplan. I'm not a virgin.
Oh, yes, of
I,
course.
I I fucked a lot of diva dolls and roadhog blow up
Oh,
dolls. So,
Roadhog too. Oh, okay.
so you know I don't like to incentivize the sweaty people that don't take a shower. I mean, I don't take a shower, but I'm Jeff Kaplan, so.
Okay, okay. Now, Jeff Kaplan, um, I would think some fans might have concerns about this new system, and it's pretty obvious you don't agree with it. But do you think that the new Overwatch team that's now in charge, do you think that if you don't complete the battle pass, you can't earn the character?
Mm, I do believe that like I said, I'm Jeff Kaplan, so from my sources, I'm
Mm-hmm.
assuming even if you don't complete the battle pass, you know that you would still get the character because at that point you're kind of locked away at that point, right? It's kind of stupid.
I
That kind
mean,
of forces people to play, and
well, yeah, but wouldn't you say that at this point, Overwatch 2 might be heading into the territory of pay to win advantage? Because now, what if a new hero comes out and they're OP? And from what I'm seeing here, from the news that just dropped hot on my desk as we were doing this interview, Jeff Kaplan, people can buy the battle pass and get the new hero for free. If the new hero's OP and you get it day one, and they're good, isn't that kind of like advantageous? And you get that by paying.
yeah. So like I said, I want players to play with my shit, right? My nasty
Oh,
shit.
oh,
But
yeah. I think they've been doing that for a while now, but
yeah, because we've given them shit and then we stopped giving them shit. Anyways, so I agree with you for the first time in a long time, Technics channel.
oh,
I
thank you, Jeff Kaplan.
Because what does this incentivize people to do? Right, buy the
Spend
battle
money.
pass, and I believe if I'm reading it right, only the first battle pass gives you the new Fox Hero. I think it's called,
Yes.
but the next one you're gonna have to grind, and
Yes.
you
Yeah.
know, which means there's gonna be some people who like to steal their mom's credit card, and
Uh-huh.
are probably going to buy the tiers to get the
Oh
new
my.
character.
I think they're
But
unlocked off the first tier, if I'm reading this correctly.
off the first tier, so at that point you just got to go up one tier to get it.
No, I think like just off buying the premium pass, you just instantly get it.
Oh, so like once again, instead of like grinding for it, which granted, not much people even have time to grind. People have jobs,
Uh-huh.
which clearly the Blizzard team over there is not doing their job. But
Since you left, it hasn't been the same.
yeah, it hasn't. It clearly hasn't. But you know, I guess now we got to pay $10 just to play a character that's supposed to be free. If my dumbass didn't decide to go work on Overwatch 2 campaign mode,
I
which nobody
see.
gives a fuck about, but it's
Oh
my shit,
my.
so people are gonna play with my shit.
Oh. Now, Jeff Kaplan, I know I asked you this before, but I'd like to go further into this question of once the season 1 battle pass is over and the new hero comes out and let's just say like I go on vacation or I play so much Overwatch because I love it so much, I get into a coma and like I miss the next season where like Reaper's sister comes out and like
She has OnlyFans.
I know, and she comes out and her OnlyFans gets leaked, and I miss that season. I miss season 2 with Reaper's sister because I'm in a coma from playing Overwatch too much, and I wake up during season 3. At that point, to get Reaper's sister, what if I have to grind an ungodly amount, and like it's just like unrealistic unless I pay money.
I mean, I believe that my team is not stupid enough to come to the conclusion that,
I
at
mean,
the
this
end
is
of,
Blizzard we're talking about, Mr. Kaplan.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
Look at
And
what
I
they
guess,
did with Overwatch.
yeah, they stopped giving my shit, my
Exactly.
my nasty shit. But um, so listen, I'm hoping, Mister. Did I call you Mister Technics?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so Mrs. Tactics. Um,
Thank you.
so I think that I'm hoping it's not what you're saying, because if
Uh-huh.
they do that, this game is going to die pretty quick.
Okay, okay.
And at that point, it's not just gonna be good shit; it's gonna be a nice smelly shit.
Now, the thing I'm concerned about, I was initially confused about this, but reading this piece of news more, I think we are destined for a dark road ahead, Mr. Kaplan, because I think Junker Queen might, on launch be available for everyone. Because my initial question was going to be, oh, how are Junker Queen and the new hero coming out in season 1, Kiriko, gonna, be in the battle pass if, you can buy it and only get Kiriko? I think what's happening, as it says here, is Junker Queen might just be available for everyone because, the Overwatch team is so gracious. But I think, as it says here, every future character will need to be unlocked this way.
You know, I don't know what they're thinking. I guess they're trying to incentivize people to buy the battle pass, which puts me into the thought of they don't have faith in the battle pass, which is scary to me, because a game like this in this current age, if you're gonna have a battle pass, it needs to be a good battle pass.
Now,
So
I'd like to ask you another question here, Mr. Kaplan. I'm not sure if you're too familiar with what's in the battle pass, as I don't know how much insider knowledge they told you or where in the development process they were before you left, before maybe they started working on the battle pass, but
I signed an NDA. I could only talk about it if somebody asks me a question on it.
oh, okay. So, um, they've basically confirmed in season 1 that the main selling point of this battle pass is the new Genji skin.
Yes, the wait, are you talking about the one where the brown one, the one where like Roadhog took a shit on Genji?
No, no, no. I think that one
Oh,
isn't
okay,
making
okay.
it to live.
Oh, fun fact, I want Roadhog to take a shit on me. But continue.
Oh man. Okay. Wow. You heard it here first. So there's a new mythic tier skin called Cyber Demon Genji, and apparently you can like change some of the the things on it. You could change like some of the items on it to make it look slightly different to your I guess to your choosing. But that's supposed to be the big selling point of this battle pass. Obviously now we know it's also the character, but you don't need to buy the battle pass to get the character.
Yeah, I mean,
You think that's a
I'm
good enough selling point, Mr. Kaplan?
uh I mean, at the end of the day, this is the first battle pass, right?
Yes.
So I think we could give a little leeway for the first. But
Now, do you
if
think
it's,
the fans would do that, Mr.
are you
Kaplan?
just gonna interrupt?
Oh, I apologize. I apologize.
Apologize to who?
To you, Mr. Kaplan.
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 Thank you. Uh, I'm hoping going forward, there's more than one mythic skin.
Now, do you think that the new hero in the free track will be unlocked fairly quickly or all the way at the end?
I Okay, so I mean, I know the answer to this, but because of NDA and CUM, uh, like
I'm sorry. What was that last thing there, Mr. Kaplan?
because of NDA,
Yeah, was there another thing with that?
a non-disclosure
No,
agreement.
yeah, I know what NDA means. I could have sworn there was something else with that. My apologies.
Uh, what are you talking about? Like you asked me a question. I'm trying to answer your question.
I believe you answered it.
Uh, Listen. Ultimately, I'm. We're going into speculation. I'm hoping to get it relatively early, but if you have to wait till the end, this game is not going to last long.
Now, Jeff Kaplan, I know we're a little pressed on time. You are a very busy man. So I'll ask you one final question here, unless you want to ask me anything as well.
I'll answer this question, but I also want to give a fun fact at the end.
Oh, okay, of course, of course. And I'm sure everyone at home would love to hear it. So, my final question to you, Mr. Kaplan, is do you think Blizzard, the new Blizzard, the one without you, do you think with enough criticism and pushback on this that they will change their stance? Or at least change how they are going to release heroes in the future for Overwatch 2. Essentially, what I'm saying is, do you think there's hope that this can change?
See, this goes into a deeper question. For a game like Overwatch, we can't talk about Fortnite because Fortnite is just really skins, right? But for games like Apex, where there's a unique character, how do you think people should go about this when it comes to a free-to-play game with a unique character?
Well, usually in games like this, especially with the way it is in Apex, you kind of have a currency that you earn regardless of the battle pass. The battle pass might help you get more of it, but once the battle pass is over, technically, if it's only from the battle pass, you can't get more. But there's usually a currency independent of that. In Overwatch, I know we have gold. So, I don't see why we can't earn more gold and just eventually buy the hero with gold.
I mean, that is a good idea. I don't believe they would go gold because people have stacks and stacks of gold.
So we can make it a new currency at that point.
Yeah, I say they come up with a shit coin.
Oh,
Kind of
yeah.
kind of like those stupid idiots that invested into Doge.
I mean, I know a lot of the Overwatch players would like that.
Yeah. So ultimately, I forgot the main question here because I'm thinking about my shit. What was the question?
The main question was, do you think Blizzard will change this practice of how they release future characters?
Listen,
Do you think there's hope for them to change if the community pushes back?
I do, because this game was not going to be released until 2053. And you guys pushed back.
Oh, we did, yeah.
And now we're getting it this year, and that's because I decided I got scared of all the threats I got. That I went to the Blizzard toilet. I took a big fucking shit, and I made sure to tell all the office, and I said, "That's how we're treating our fans."
I mean, that's better than how they would have been treated. I guess you would have done nothing to them for like the next 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, was it the right idea? Probably not. Was it like a year too long? Probably. But you know,
Okay, okay. Is there any closing thoughts you have, Jeff Kaplan? Because I know you said you want to share a little fun fact with us.
yeah. A fun fact. Did you know that Doomfist used to have a real big like cock, but it was
Oh,
getting when we were developing Doomfist.
uh-huh.
You know, we were thinking about calling him Cockfist, but kids play our game, right?
Yeah.
So, and at that point, we wanted to make it more family friendly, so we were gonna take out the word fist and just leave cock, right? 'Cause
So, so,
that sounds more fair. But,
okay.
I got drunk one night. I got depressed. I was working a 9 to 5 at Blizzard,
Uh-huh.
and I decided to fuck the fans and make it Doomfist again.
Uh-huh. Okay, wow.
But because I made that and I signed it to my boss, fuck that guy. Um, we had to surgically and animation wise delete Doomfist's big cock.
Oh my God. Wow. That is so profound, Mr. Kaplan.
I actually still hang up. I still like on the top of my bathroom when I go into the bathroom and I look up. I still have that photo of his big cock, the top, staring down at me. I sometimes pretend he's pissing on me.
Amazing. Amazing, Jeff Kaplan. Well, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I know you have many more things to do. I thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to give me all these interviews that you've been doing. I very much appreciate it.
No problem. I feel like you know we haven't did an interview in so long,
Yeah,
and and I still don't like you. I'll be
Okay.
honest, but
Okay.
I like you better than I did yesterday. So there's
Wow.
some progress there.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time, Jeff Kaplan.
What? What did you just call me?
Thank you so much for your time, Jeff Kaplan.
Okay.
And hopefully we will be able to do another interview with you pretty soon.
Yeah. We'll see. Fuck you. We'll see.
All right. Have a great day, Jeff Kaplan.
Night. Thank you.